Hi, I'm Rennie Curran, keynote speaker, author, and the CEO of Game Changer Coaching. In this video, I want to talk to you about staying motivated in the midst of challenges and adversity. This is something I get asked about all the time. Rennie, how do you stay motivated when you're facing challenges? What do you do when it gets dark and when you're not sure about yourself and how to move forward? So in this video, if you're somebody who's in that space where you feel like you're just down, where you feel like life is just tough, where it's just challenge after challenge, I know how it feels, and I want to give you some tips and strategies that are going to help you move forward and overcome that time of challenge. The first tip that I have when it comes to staying motivated during times of adversity and setbacks is you got to start with your mindset. You got to start with your beliefs. It's all about the thoughts that you tell yourself, or what I like to call your thought diet. If you're feeding yourself negative thoughts every single day, you're internalizing negative thoughts, whether it's from social media or whether it's from people around you. Ultimately, that's going to paint the picture of your perspective. That's going to become your default in how you see the world and how you see your situations. So you have to feed yourself positive thoughts literally every single day, whether that's the videos you watch, whether that's the people you surround yourself with, or whether that's the thoughts that you tell yourself. And the more you continually feed yourself that positive mindset, that positive belief, expecting good things to happen, good things will happen. You will start to see solutions versus seeing problems for every solution. You'll start to change the way that you approach what you do, how you wake up in the morning, how you show up. All those things impact your outputs and ultimately what you achieve. So you have to start with your mindset, how you perceive things, how you see your situation, the story that you tell yourself and the narrative that you believe, right? There's so many times where we have situations and we maybe have setbacks that aren't even that bad. But if you tell yourself, man, oh, this is the worst, I'm done, I'm a failure, and you allow your identity to become attached to outcomes, ultimately it's gonna shape your mindset in a negative way. So you have to start there. You have to get your mind right. Number two is after you get your mind right, now it's about setting positive goals. You have to have goals that are meaningful, goals that are time-based, goals that move you forward in a positive way. And they don't have to be big goals. They can be small little goals that build positive momentum. But ultimately, it's about action. It's about setting goals that allow you to move forward in a way that builds confidence. So don't set a major goal that you can't reach, that's not attainable, right? Just set something small. And that little goal that you hit, right? That little success that you have will allow you to start to shift your mindset. It will allow you to once again build that momentum that you want, that continues to increase that mindset shift that leads to success. So that's number two, set positive goals. And that will allow you to stay motivated in the midst of those setbacks and adversity, because even though you're in that time of adversity, if you can just make that one little step, get that one little win, take that one little step forward, it can be the catalyst in that thing that allows you to have that shift and that breakthrough that you want. Number three, the next thing when it comes to staying motivated in the midst of adversity is that you got to celebrate the small wins. So once you have that mindset set, then next thing you set those goals and you hit those small goals. Now it's important that you take the time to celebrate it. It's so easy to get caught up in where you're not at and getting here, wherever here is, to where you're always constantly chasing. I call that toxic ambition, where you're just chasing, and you never take the time to stop. You never take the time to rest. You never take the time to appreciate the progress that you made. So you got to take the time, whether it's writing something down, whether it's doing something rewarding for yourself, eating a meal that you like, spending time with your family. Celebrate those small wins, because guess what? When you celebrate those small wins, there's a part of your brain that releases chemicals, the dopamine, the things that make you feel happy, that reward system that's a part of your mind that will also encourage you to continue doing those habits and taking on those same mannerisms and doing the same things that lead to repeated success. So make sure that you take time to celebrate the small wins, whether it's on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or whatever your cadence is. Find that time to focus on incremental gain, and it will lead to consistent success. Surround yourself with the right people. It will do you no good to have the right mindset, to set goals, to do all the work, and then you go and put yourself in a negative environment with negative people who are just gonna shoot you down and who are gonna tell you negative things and who don't see any potential for you. So I believe that we all each need to have a personal board of directors. When you think about powerful organizations, nonprofits, they all have a board of directors. Those are teams of experts around them who advise them, who give them best practices, who tell them exactly what they need to hear to get to that next level of success. So I believe that us personally, we all need to have a personal board of directors. That's people who specialize in different areas of life, people that can pour into us, people that can believe in us, even sometimes when we don't believe in ourselves. And just having the right people around you, it can make such a powerful difference in your life when you're not confident, when you're not believing, when you have self-defeating thoughts. Just having that person to say, hey, you got it, or that person that holds you accountable, or that person that snaps you back into that level of confidence that you need, it can make all the difference. So make sure that you focus on having that right support system. That team is all sometimes that it can take. So it's okay if you don't feel like you have what it takes. Ask for help. It's okay to not know all the answers. It's okay to not know all the solutions. You're just one relationship away from every single thing changing. The last tip I'll give you when it comes to staying motivated and everything, when it comes to overcoming adversity, is self-care. So making sure that you are taking time to refill your cup, making sure that you're taking time to rest, making sure you're taking time to work out, get therapy and counseling if you need it. Whatever it takes, pour into yourself. Focus on self-care. Sometimes it's not that you're stuck. It's not that you're not able to do something. Sometimes you literally just need to take a break. You just need to stop. You just need to recuperate your energy. So just as important as high performance is in reaching your goals and having the right mindset, self-care and rest and sustaining yourself and recharging yourself is just as important. It could be something as small as taking a nap or meditating during the day. It can be as small as knowing when to cut off, setting boundaries, not saying yes to every single thing that comes your way. All those things, when you magnify over the course of months and years, it makes such a major difference in all areas of your life, health-wise, mental health-wise, in all areas of your life. So you want to make sure that you are focused on self-care in order to move forward when you're facing that adversity. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic of what it takes to maintain that motivation when it comes to facing that adversity. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon below to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos. And follow me on social media at Rennie Curran for more tips and insights.